Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. It feels like such a long time since I filmed a video. In reality, it's only been like a week and a half. It's really not been that long, but I had filmed some ahead and then took a little bit of break from filming, and now I'm back kind of in real time for you guys, or almost in real time. And I am excited for today. So yesterday I was away all day at a fabulous women's conference in the area, and it was such a good, fun, relaxing, filling, deep thinking kind of day. So I am back today, and I am back with my kiddos, back in a regular routine, and I have to say it feels so good when you kind of have a day away and then you come back and you're like, yes, routine. Or at least for me, I'm not a strict schedule type of person, but I really do like a routine, even if it's kind of loose. So this morning we got up, we got dressed. I'm kind of wearing a new outfit and hoping that I can keep it clean all day long and don't ruin it the first day that I wear it. There was some different vendors at the event that we were at yesterday, and so I picked up a new skirt and a new cardigan and thought that I would do a little fall outfit inspiration for you guys today. But anyways, so we got dressed this morning. As you saw, I made breakfast. Zendaya just finished up breakfast. She was bringing her plate over to the kitchen, and Kai's still finishing his up. And I thought I would share a little fun something with you guys that I'm doing. Maybe you won't think it's fun. It's fun for me, okay? So I kind of am challenging myself in the next, it's about 25 days now because I started a little earlier. So I am challenging myself for about 30 days to only cook in cast iron. And when I say only, I mean like frying things like that. I have some stainless steel pots, so it's not like I'm cooking soup in cast iron or something, but it's just a little challenge that I thought I would do for myself. You guys are welcome to join me and do the same thing. That would be super fun. But I'm doing it to try to broaden my knowledge of how to cook in cast iron. And I know it can be a little tricky. Like, we have the convenience of non-stick pans and those type of things, but I know that those aren't always the best for us either. So I thought I would do this as a little way to challenge myself, and so far it's been a lot of fun. So you saw I made breakfast this morning in the cast iron pan, and it was eggs. And if you know anything about eggs in cast iron, I had not had good experiences prior. They stick very easily in my prior experience. Okay, had to settle a little thing, but I'm back. So what I've been doing is, when I cook in the cast iron after I'm done, I pour a little water in the hot pan, kind of let it like steam, and use a scraper to scrape anything off the bottom. Even if I can't see it, I still will scrape at the bottom, because things like bacon and anything like that can actually create a residue that you can't see, but it will stick the next time. So after I do that, I dump that water out. I take a clean cloth and just wipe out my cast iron, and then after I do that, I wipe it out well, let's put it that way, and then I put a little lard in the pan because I have a lot of that on hand, and it's a really great animal fat to cook with. So I take a paper towel, use that to spread the lard around, and pretty much season the pan. And because the pan's nice and warm from just being cooked in, it spreads great. And then I set the pan on the back of my stove, and it's ready for the next time. So this morning when I put eggs in, it did not even stick to the pan. I was really happy. So I don't know if I'm learning anything or if this is just like a beginner's luck type of thing, but it's been a super fun challenge. So after you guys have heard a little tiny bit of what we're up to recently, today, hold on, this coffee's calling my name. So good. Maple vanilla coffee. Highly recommend. Super easy. A little bit of maple syrup, a couple drops of vanilla, some cream, some coffee, you're good to go. But anyways, so today I have quite a busy weekend coming up. It's kind of the middle of the week, so I'm looking ahead and I want to be home for that. So today I'm going to be going out to the grocery store. I need to get groceries. I need to also, there's a couple things I want to stock up on. So this weekend I am going to be making some different things for a getaway that we're going to, and so I want to get some supplies for that. And I want to pre-make some cookies. I don't know if that'll happen in this video, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pre-making them and then like portioning them out into their individual servings, I guess you call it that, and then freezing them like in a Ziploc bag, and then I can take them along this weekend to our little getaway. And if we want to make cookies, they're all made. All I have to do is bake them. So today is just gonna be a fun go away type of day. So we're gonna go to the grocery store. There's a couple new stores in town that I would love to stop at. That kind of depends on my children and how they're holding out, if they're tired, if they're hungry, all that kind of stuff. So I am going to stop chatting with you. We're gonna get on the road and get going, and then obviously I'll be sure to show you if I get anything interesting or fun or whatever, but it's more just routine stops with maybe a couple little fun stops at some new local shops along the way. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Grab your coffee, get your laundry, whatever you've got to do, sit down, and hopefully you can enjoy the day with me. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this wind is gonna come across kind of loud, but guys, on a full note, like seriously, how pretty is this tree outside my door? Like, ugh, gorgeous. The trees are just looking so lovely, and actually they're starting to lose their leaves, but the colors are just beautiful right now. Hey guys, so we just got home and you're gonna hear a little bit of chatter in the living room because the kiddos are sitting enjoying some new books, which I'm gonna tell you about in just a second. And I'm so excited. I was gonna show you guys some more like cute small shops local to me, and then I went into one and I got stuck there using up all our time because it was so pretty. So I'm gonna tell you about it, but before I do, I'm gonna take a moment to say a huge thank you to the sponsor for today's video, and that is Dossier. So you guys know how much I love them and love working with them, and have worked with them for probably over a year now. Dossier is a company that produces high quality, high-end perfumes, but they give them to you, or they produce them at a very, very affordable price point instead of like the several $100s like what you typically pay if you go into like designer style perfumes, that kind of thing. All the perfumes are based off of a popular designer expensive scent, so you can get something that is very, very close to like the perfumes that cost hundreds of dollars, but you're not paying that price. So today I am trying their Ambery Orange Blossom, and just when I think that I have a favorite that I can't top, then I work with them again and get another favorite. So I have a lot of favorites from Dossier, but I will say this one has to be in probably the top 2 or 3. It's a very sweet scent. It reminds me a lot of just fall, and almost like it would have some vanilla in it, but also sweet and cozy. I just really like this scent. Some things that I like about Dossier is the fact that they don't use colorants in their perfumes. They're paraben and phthalate free, and they also don't use UV filters or that type of thing, anything kind of like funky that could sometimes be in the perfumes that you use and put on your skin. So I wanted to tell you guys about something in Dossier that I never realized they had before, and I know, working with them a year and I never realized it, but I think it might be a little bit new, and that is that they have a tab on their website that actually is sets. I pulled it up here right now so I can tell you like the right things. They have a For Her set, and for under $80 you can get 3 of their perfumes that have some incredible scents. They have a For Him set, For Everyone scent. Another thing that I did not say is Dossier's perfumes, they have like a men's line, women's line, and a unisex line, so you really can kind of go so many different ways with the perfumes that they offer and the huge variety that they have. They also have a best sellers set, and that includes some of their top sellers in that one. And they have a couple other sets, but it's a really great bundle. Especially, I know the holidays are coming up, and if you work with employees, or you have a babysitter, or you have anyone who you're trying to figure out, what am I going to get them for a gift? Dossier has some great scents that you cannot go wrong on, and if you purchase them in a set, you're getting multiples, and so you can give them to different people, kind of divide them up and save money. Also knock out some of your Christmas gifts. Dossier also has a deal where you buy 3 or more perfumes and you get free shipping. They also offer, when you purchase 3 or more items, you get 10% off, 4 or more you get 15%, and 5 or more you get 20%. So they really have some great deals for you to save money, especially with this time of year, trying to get gifts and holiday things, or at least get started on them. When this video goes up, it's gonna be November, which means that it's like a month till Christmas. I mean, I know Christmas is December 25th, but let's be honest, there's like, if your schedule is anything like mine, there's Christmas stuff that goes on all month long. So I really like the options that they have for you to be able to save money and get some of their great quality perfumes. So along with that, I'm gonna leave my link and discount code down in the description box for you guys. You can check it out. And be sure to use my link to save even more, because I want you guys to get the best deal you can if you're stocking up on holiday gifts and things like that. Thank you, Dossier, so much for sponsoring this part of the video. I really appreciate all my sponsors and you guys for hanging with me for sponsored portions of the video, clicking my links. I really appreciate that. It helps me, and it just is a really supportive thing for my channel, so I really appreciate that. But let's get into this little store that we visited. So we went to Walmart first, knocked out some groceries. It was typical things like cheese and meat and a couple snacks for this weekend, since we're going to be away on a little getaway. It's not really a getaway, we're kind of helping with some stuff, but we're gonna be away. So we got that stuff. We got diapers and wipes and like all the things, guys, okay? And then after Walmart, we came back to kind of close to where we live, and there's a new bookstore that has just gone in. If you guys are local, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say the name on here just because it's a small town, but if you live close to me and you know you do, there's a new bookstore that went in, and so we decided to visit them. And I've probably been to like a legit bookstore, like not Barnes and Noble, I mean a small bookstore, maybe 1 or 2 other times in my life. So I was just like, okay, bookstore, cool. Guys, we walked in and it was so like what you guys saw. It was very quiet and like peaceful. They had like the most soothing music playing. They had a little toy corner for kids to sit down and play with blocks while you shop. And I was listening to the owner, so they had just been open maybe like a week, maybe 2 weeks, and I was listening to him talk, and he was saying that their supply is actually low because they've sold out of so many things, which I think is fabulous for a small business just opening. Like, that's a great problem. So we walked around a little, actually let both the kids pick out a book because they're kind of getting tired of some of the books that we have, and my kids love books. Like, they're sitting in the living room on the same chair, both looking at their own books, having the time of their life. And they even did that in the store. They just love them. So anyways, Kai picked out, or I kind of helped him pick it out, but it's a little farm book. It's like maybe yay big, not very big, so perfect for church or for me to like throw in a purse, you know, when we're going somewhere. And then Zendaya picked out a construction book that has different construction sites with like equipment and machinery and just lots of fun pictures. They're both board books, so they're pretty heavy duty, which is great, because another thing, my children tend to, like, as much as I try to teach them to be gentle with books, somehow books still end up missing pages and all the things. Like, it's kind of sad. But then if my books were in pristine condition, it probably would be a sign that my kids don't look at books or enjoy them. So I think it's a good problem. But anyways, they had, at the store, they had cookbooks, they had a variety of hymnals, they had candles and cards and all sorts of kinds of books, Bibles and commentaries, a lot of great helpful things for like Christian devotional literature, like all those kind of things. So my kids each got a book, and then I got, which I showed you this to you guys, I have not really been a Bible case person just because my Bible's really pretty. And I feel like, man, having it in a case kind of defeats the purpose of how pretty it is. Like, it has a bird on it and it's a very nice, well done cover. But I do sometimes wish that I had a case to stick in like a pen and paper, so I have something quick to jot something down if I'm in like ladies Sunday school at church, or if I am doing devotions and I don't have, like, I don't want to get up, that I have something like right in a Bible case that I can just slip it in there. And so they had like an incredible selection of Bible cases, and I did not know that Bible cases could be made this pretty. So I found this one, and I feel like these colors are just, I just love these colors, and the floral, everything about it. It says strong and courageous on it, and then it's pretty plain in the back, like typical, but just a super pretty cover that I feel don't feel so bad covering out my Bible cover, because this is pretty as well, but it's also going to be really functional. So I am really excited about this. But anyways, we're gonna have lunch. I might catch up with you guys later to chat a little bit more, but I need to take a break and get the kids lunch, and then I will be back catching up with you guys in a little bit.